Good evening, my friends. Tonight, I want to take you on a journey, one that begins in the darkest of places, but ends in the highest of callings. A journey that calls forth a dreamer within every prison, within every heart that feels bound. In every age, there comes a time when dreamers are sent into prisons. Not always prisons with walls of iron or bars of steel, but prisons of circumstance, trials, betrayals, and pain. These prisons can seem to shatter our dreams, but in truth they are the very forge where destiny is shaped. Think of the dreamer thrown into a pit, sold as a slave, and falsely accused Joseph, the son of Jacob. His prison was not only physical, but also one of heartbreak and rejection. And yet, it was there, in that prison, where the seeds of his dreams took root. It was there where the chains around him could not touch the vision within him. For what is a dream, if not a spark of divine purpose? And what is a prison, if not a place where that purpose is tested and refined? The world would tell you that the dream dies in the prison. But the truth, my friends, is that the prison is the birthplace of the dream fulfilled. The prison strips away illusions, false comforts, and distractions. It forces the dreamer to confront their own fears, doubts, and limitations. It is the crucible where faith is forged. And when the dreamer emerges, they do not just carry the dream, they become the dream. But how do we build the dreamer in the prison? The idea that the prison is preparation is one of the most profound truths for anyone journeying through the challenges of life. It is a revelation that turns what seems like defeat into an essential step toward victory. The prison, whether it is a literal cell or a metaphor for trials, setbacks, or seasons of waiting, is not merely a place of confinement. It is a divine workshop, a place where the rough edges of character are smoothed, where faith is deepened, and where purpose begins to take shape in ways unimaginable. This understanding transforms our perspective, allowing us to see beyond the immediate pain and into the greater purpose that is being crafted within us. When we look at the stories of great dreamers, visionaries, and leaders, we see a pattern emerge. Each one encounters a season that seems contradictory to their calling, a time where their circumstances appear to be the opposite of their dreams. It is in these moments that the prison becomes the preparation. Consider Joseph, the young dreamer who saw visions of greatness, only to be thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, and eventually imprisoned on false charges. From the outside, it appeared that his dream was shattered, but within the confines of that prison, something extraordinary was taking place. Joseph was being prepared. His experiences in the pit and the prison were not random, they were integral to the fulfillment of his destiny. The prison was shaping him into the leader he was destined to become, equipping him with the wisdom, resilience, and humility he would need to govern and save nations. In the prison, distractions are stripped away. The noise of the world is silenced, and we are left with ourselves and our God. It is a place where the superficial is peeled back, revealing the core of who we are. In this stripped-down state, we are forced to confront our fears, insecurities, and doubts. The prison forces introspection, compelling us to wrestle with the deeper questions of identity, purpose, and faith. These are the questions that refine us, burning away what is unnecessary and leaving behind what is true and enduring. This process is not easy, but it is necessary. The dreamer in the prison is like gold in the fire, being purified so that it can shine more brightly when the time comes. The prison also teaches patience. In our fast-paced world, waiting is often seen as a waste of time. But in the economy of divine purpose, waiting is one of the most powerful tools for preparation. In the waiting, we learn to trust. We learn to rely not on our own strength or understanding, but on the faithfulness of the one who gave us the dream. Patience in the prison is not passive, it is active. It is a time of learning, growing, and becoming. Each day in the prison is an opportunity to develop the character traits that will be essential for the fulfillment of the dream. Patience teaches us that timing is everything, and that the delay is not a denial but a setup for something greater. Furthermore, the prison is a place where skills are honed. While it may feel like a place of inactivity, it is often the opposite. The prison forces us to find ways to grow and adapt despite our limitations. It is in these constrained circumstances that ingenuity and creativity are born. Joseph, while in prison, interpreted dreams for his fellow prisoners. What seemed like a small and insignificant act was actually preparation for the moment he would stand before Pharaoh and interpret the dreams that would change the course of history. The skills we develop in the prison, though they may seem minor at the time, often become the very tools we need to fulfill our destiny. The prison is not a place of stagnation, it is a training ground. The relationships we form in the prison are another critical aspect of preparation. Often the people we meet in our seasons of trial are not there by accident. They are placed in our lives for a reason. Joseph's encounter with the cupbearer in prison was not a coincidence. It was a divine connection that would later lead to his release and elevation. In the same way, the people we meet in our own prisons can become key players in the fulfillment of our dreams. These relationships may challenge us, encourage us, or open doors that we could not have opened on our own. The prison teaches us to value connections and to see every interaction as a potential piece of the larger puzzle. Another aspect of the prison's preparation is the breaking of pride. Often, the dreams we carry come with a sense of self-importance. We may begin to see the dream as something that elevates us rather than something that serves a greater purpose. The prison has a way of humbling us, of reminding us that the dream is not about our glory, but about the fulfillment of a higher calling. Humility is an essential trait for anyone who is called to greatness, and it is in the prison that humility is cultivated. The prison strips away any illusions of self-sufficiency, forcing us to acknowledge our dependence on something greater than ourselves. This breaking process is painful, but it is also liberating. It frees us from the chains of ego and aligns us with the true purpose of the dream. In the prison, we also learn the value of faithfulness in small things. When Joseph was given responsibilities in prison, he fulfilled them with excellence, even though they seemed insignificant compared to the dreams he had envisioned. This faithfulness in small tasks was a reflection of his character and a testament to his readiness for greater responsibilities. The prison teaches us that greatness is not achieved in a single moment, but through a series of small, faithful acts. It is in the mundane, in the seemingly inconsequential, that our character is revealed and refined. The prison prepares us to handle the weight of the dream by teaching us to be faithful with little, so that we can be entrusted with much. The prison also deepens our empathy and understanding. When we experience hardship, we gain a greater capacity to understand and connect with others who are going through similar struggles. This empathy is crucial for anyone who is called to lead or serve. Joseph's time in prison gave him a unique perspective that he would later use to lead with compassion and wisdom. The pain of the prison becomes the wellspring of compassion that enables us to fulfill our purpose with a heart that truly understands the needs of others. One of the most powerful lessons of the prison is that it shifts our perspective. When we are in the prison, we are forced to see things differently. We begin to recognize that the dream is not just about us, it is about something much larger. The prison broadens our vision, helping us to see the interconnectedness of our lives with the lives of others and the greater plan at work. This shift in perspective is essential for the fulfillment of the dream, as it aligns us with the bigger picture and prepares us to play our role within it. The prison also teaches resilience. The challenges we face in the prison build strength and endurance. Each trial, each setback is an opportunity to grow stronger. Resilience is not just the ability to endure hardship, it is the ability to thrive in the midst of it. The prison conditions us to persevere, to press on even when the dream seems distant or impossible. This resilience becomes a cornerstone of our character, enabling us to withstand the pressures and responsibilities that come with the fulfillment of the dream. Lastly, the prison deepens our relationship with the divine. It is often in the prison that we experience the most profound moments of connection with God. Stripped of distractions and comforts, we are drawn into a deeper reliance on Him. The prison becomes a place of worship, a place where we learn to trust in His promises, even when we cannot see the path ahead. This deepening relationship is perhaps the most important aspect of the preparation, as it grounds us in the truth and gives us the strength to move forward with confidence and faith. The prison is not a detour, it is part of the journey. It is a place of transformation where the dreamer is refined, strengthened, and prepared for the fulfillment of the dream. Through the challenges and trials of the prison, we become the person we need to be to carry the weight of the calling placed upon our lives. The prison is not the end, it is the beginning of something greater. To hold fast to the vision is to grasp onto the promise or dream placed within your heart with unwavering determination, even when circumstances seem to suggest that all hope is lost. It is an act of defiance against the odds, a decision to trust in what is unseen and yet to come. The vision is not merely an aspiration. It is a calling, a beacon that guides through the storms and challenges of life. Holding fast to the vision requires a steadfast faith, a resolve to endure, and an unrelenting focus on the purpose that transcends immediate realities. In the journey toward fulfilling any vision, there will inevitably come moments of doubt and despair. The path is rarely straightforward. It is often marked by detours, delays, and disappointments that test the strength of one's conviction. These trials are not meant to extinguish the vision, but to strengthen the one who carries it. A vision must be proven in the crucible of adversity. It is in these moments when the vision seems farthest from reach that holding fast becomes most crucial. To waver is human, but to persevere is to align oneself with the divine process of growth and fulfillment. The power of the vision lies not in its immediate visibility, but in its ability to inspire hope and purpose. A vision is a glimpse of what could be, a promise of a reality yet to unfold. It does not demand that everything be understood at once, but asks for trust in the journey. Holding fast to the vision is a declaration that the end is worth the struggle, that the promise is greater than the pain. This conviction becomes a source of strength, enabling the dreamer to press on even when progress seems invisible. One of the greatest challenges in holding fast to the vision is overcoming the voices of doubt, both internal and external. There will always be those who question the validity of the vision, who fail to see its potential because it is not their own. These voices can sow seeds of uncertainty, making the path seem more daunting than it truly is. Yet the dreamer must remember that the vision was given to them, not to others. It is their unique calling, and they alone are entrusted with its fulfillment. To hold fast is to silence these voices, to anchor oneself in the assurance that the vision has purpose and value, regardless of how others perceive it. In addition to external doubt, the dreamer must contend with their own inner struggles. Fear, insecurity, and the weight of unmet expectations can become heavy burdens. These internal battles are often more challenging than any external opposition. To hold fast to the vision in the face of such struggles requires courage and resilience. It is a choice to believe in the possibility of the vision, even when personal weaknesses or past failures threaten to overshadow it. This act of faith is not about ignoring reality, but about seeing beyond it, recognizing that growth and transformation often emerge from the very places of struggle. Time is another factor that tests the resolve to hold fast to the vision. The fulfillment of a vision rarely happens overnight. There is often a period of waiting, a stretch of time where progress seems slow or non-existent. This waiting can be one of the most challenging aspects of the journey. It is in this season that many abandon their visions, convinced that the delay is a denial. Yet the waiting is not wasted time. It is a period of preparation, a time when unseen foundations are being laid. To hold fast during the waiting is to trust in the timing of the vision's fulfillment, believing that it will come to pass at the appointed moment. The waiting also serves to refine the dreamer. In the absence of immediate results, the dreamer learns patience and endurance. These qualities are essential, for they build the character needed to sustain the vision once it is realized. The process of waiting deepens faith, teaching the dreamer to rely not on their own understanding but on the assurance that the vision has been entrusted to them for a reason. Holding fast to the vision during this time is an act of surrender, a recognition that the fulfillment of the vision is not solely dependent on human effort, but is a collaborative work with the divine. There is also a transformative power in holding fast to the vision. The act of clinging to a dream, despite all odds, changes the dreamer. It strengthens their resolve, sharpens their focus, and deepens their understanding of the vision's true purpose. The journey of holding fast is as much about becoming as it is about achieving. It is about growing into the person who is capable of carrying the vision to fruition. This transformation often happens in unseen ways, through the quiet persistence of faith and the steady commitment to the calling. Community and support also play a role in holding fast to the vision. While the vision is uniquely entrusted to the dreamer, it is not meant to be pursued in isolation. The encouragement and wisdom of others can provide strength in moments of weakness. Trusted friends, mentors, or like-minded individuals who share a commitment to their own visions can serve as sources of inspiration and accountability. Their presence reminds the dreamer that they are not alone, that the challenges they face are part of a shared human experience. Yet, even with support, the responsibility to hold fast ultimately rests with the dreamer. It is their vision, and they must choose to carry it forward. The act of holding fast is not passive, it is active and intentional. It requires effort and commitment to keep the vision alive in the face of challenges. This can involve daily practices such as reflection, prayer, or visualization that reaffirm the dreamer's connection to the vision. It may also involve taking practical steps, however small, toward the vision's fulfillment. These actions, though they may seem insignificant at the time, are acts of faith that demonstrate a commitment to the vision. They keep the dream alive, reminding the dreamer that progress is possible, even if it is not immediately visible. Another key aspect of holding fast to the vision is the ability to adapt without abandoning the core of the dream. Circumstances may change, obstacles may arise, and the path may need to be adjusted. Holding fast does not mean rigidly clinging to a single idea of how the vision must unfold. Rather, it means staying true to the essence of the vision while being open to new possibilities and approaches. Flexibility and resilience are vital, for they allow the dreamer to navigate challenges without losing sight of the ultimate goal. The vision also acts as a source of hope and light in the darkest times. When everything else seems to fall apart, the vision remains a reminder of what is possible. It becomes a reason to keep moving forward, a beacon that guides through uncertainty and despair. Holding fast to the vision in such times is an act of courage, a refusal to give in to the weight of circumstances. It is a choice to believe in a future that is greater than the present, a declaration that the dream is worth the struggle. The legacy of holding fast to the vision extends beyond the dreamer. When a vision is realized, it often impacts others in profound and lasting ways. The perseverance and faith of the dreamer inspire those who witness their journey. The fulfillment of the vision becomes a testimony to the power of persistence and faith, encouraging others to hold fast to their own dreams. In this way, the act of holding fast has a ripple effect, creating a legacy that extends far beyond the initial vision. Ultimately, holding fast to the vision is an act of faith, courage, and determination. It is a decision to trust in the promise of what is yet to come, even when the path is unclear and the challenges seem insurmountable. It is a commitment to the dream, a refusal to let go, and an unshakable belief in its worth and purpose. This steadfastness is what transforms the dreamer and brings the vision to life, proving that the journey is as important as the destination. To serve while you wait is to embrace the present moment with purpose and intention, even when the fulfillment of your dreams or goals seems distant. It is an invitation to find meaning in the here and now, to invest your energy in acts of service and growth, and to allow the waiting period to become a season of preparation and transformation. Waiting is not a passive state but a fertile ground for action, learning, and contribution. Serving during this time is a demonstration of faith and a testament to your commitment to the vision entrusted to you. Waiting often feels like an in-between state, a time when life appears to be on hold. The temptation in such moments is to withdraw, to grow weary or disillusioned. However, to serve while you wait is to reject this narrative and to choose instead a posture of engagement and purpose. It is an acknowledgement that even in seasons of delay there is work to be done, people to be helped, and lessons to be learned. Serving transforms waiting from a period of stagnation into one of growth and fulfillment. Service during a season of waiting often begins with a mindset shift. It requires a willingness to look beyond your own circumstances and to focus on the needs of others. This shift does not diminish the importance of your own dreams or struggles, but rather expands your perspective. By serving others, you find that your own burdens become lighter and your waiting is imbued with a sense of meaning and direction. Service is a reminder that your life has purpose, even when the full realization of that purpose seems distant. One of the profound aspects of serving while you wait is the opportunity it provides for personal growth. As you invest in others, you simultaneously cultivate qualities such as patience, empathy, and resilience. Serving allows you to step out of your comfort zone, to develop new skills, and to discover hidden strengths. These experiences are not incidental, they are part of the preparation for the next phase of your journey. The growth that occurs through service equips you to step into your calling with greater confidence and capability when the time comes. Service also has a way of opening unexpected doors. When you serve with a genuine heart, you often find connections and opportunities that you could not have anticipated. Acts of kindness and generosity create a ripple effect, touching lives in ways that may circle back to you in surprising and meaningful ways. These connections are not mere coincidences but are often the result of divine orchestration, aligning you with people and circumstances that play a role in the fulfillment of your vision. By serving while you wait, you position yourself to recognize and seize these opportunities. In serving, there is also a sense of alignment with a higher purpose. Waiting can sometimes feel like a void, a time of uncertainty and questioning. However, serving fills that void with purpose and direction. It reminds you that your life is not defined solely by your goals, but by the impact you have on others. This alignment with a greater purpose brings clarity and peace, even in the midst of uncertainty. It anchors you, providing a sense of stability and focus as you navigate the waiting period. The act of serving while you wait also strengthens your faith. It is a declaration that you trust in the timing and the process, even when the outcome is unclear. Serving becomes an act of worship, a way of expressing gratitude and trust in the face of uncertainty. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you can give, fostering a spirit of generosity and abundance. This posture of faith transforms the waiting period into a season of hope and expectation, rather than one of frustration or despair. Serving during a waiting period often requires creativity and intentionality. It may not always be clear how or where to serve, especially if your own circumstances feel overwhelming. However, opportunities to serve are often closer than they appear. It may be as simple as offering a listening ear to someone in need, volunteering your time for a cause you believe in, or using your talents to bring joy and comfort to others. These acts of service do not need to be grand or elaborate. Their value lies in the heart and intention behind them. Each act of service, no matter how small, contributes to a greater good and brings meaning to your waiting. There is also a profound humility in serving while you wait. It is an acknowledgement that life is not solely about personal ambition or achievement. By focusing on others, you cultivate a sense of gratitude and perspective. Serving reminds you that your journey is interconnected with the journeys of others, and that your actions have the power to create positive change. This humility is not a weakness, but a strength, grounding you in the reality that your purpose is not just about you, but about the impact you have on the world around you. Serving while you wait also helps to counter the feelings of frustration and impatience that often accompany waiting. It redirects your energy from dwelling on what you cannot control to focusing on what you can contribute. This shift in focus is empowering, as it places the emphasis on action and agency rather than passivity. Serving becomes a way of reclaiming your sense of purpose and agency, reminding you that even in waiting, you have the power to make a difference. The act of serving while you wait also builds a legacy. The impact of your service extends beyond the immediate moment, creating ripples that can influence lives in ways you may never fully see or understand. Each act of kindness, each moment of generosity, contributes to a greater story. This legacy is not just about the outcomes of your service, but about the spirit with which you serve. It is a testament to your commitment to live with purpose and intention, regardless of the circumstances. Another significant aspect of serving while you wait is the way it fosters connection. Serving brings people together, creating bonds of mutual support and understanding. In serving others, you often find that you are also served, receiving encouragement, wisdom, and strength from those you seek to help. These connections enrich your life, providing a sense of community and belonging that sustains you during the waiting period. Serving becomes a source of joy and fulfillment, transforming the waiting into a time of shared growth and purpose. Serving while you wait also cultivates hope. It is a reminder that even in seasons of delay, progress is still possible. Each act of service, no matter how small, is a step forward, a declaration that you are moving toward your vision with faith and determination. Serving keeps the vision alive, fueling your hope and reminding you that the waiting is not in vain. It reinforces the belief that your life has meaning and that the work you do, even in the waiting, is valuable and significant. In serving while you wait, there is a sense of alignment with the rhythms of life. Waiting is a natural part of the human experience, a season that everyone encounters at some point. By choosing to serve during this time, you align yourself with a timeless truth that life is not defined by what you achieve, but by how you live and how you impact others. This alignment brings a sense of peace and purpose, transforming the waiting into a season of beauty and significance. To serve while you wait is to embrace the journey with open hands and an open heart. It is a decision to live fully in the present, to invest in the lives of others, and to grow in character and faith. Serving during this time is not just an act of obedience or discipline. It is a celebration of the purpose and potential within you. It is a reminder that the waiting is not a pause, but a part of the process, a season of preparation that is rich with opportunity and meaning. To trust the timing is to surrender to the flow of life with confidence that everything unfolds as it should, even when it defies your understanding or expectations. It is an act of faith, a declaration that the intricate tapestry of existence is being woven with precision and purpose, even if the threads currently appear tangled. Trusting the timing requires patience, humility, and a belief in the unseen forces that guide our journeys toward the destinations meant for us. Life often does not move at the pace we desire. There are dreams that feel delayed, plans that seem thwarted, and moments where progress appears to stall. The human tendency in these times is to grasp for control, to force outcomes, or to question whether we have been forgotten. Yet trusting the timing invites us to release this need for control and to embrace the unfolding of events with a sense of peace and acceptance. It reminds us that timing is not something to be mastered but something to be respected and trusted. To trust the timing is to recognize that life operates on a rhythm far greater than our own. There are seasons for planting and seasons for harvesting, seasons for growth and seasons for rest. Just as nature adheres to its cycles, so too do our lives follow patterns and timing that are often beyond our comprehension. Trusting the timing means aligning ourselves with these natural rhythms, allowing the process to unfold as it is meant to rather than striving to rush or manipulate it. One of the greatest challenges of trusting the timing is the waiting. Waiting can feel like an eternity, a void where nothing seems to happen. It is in this space that doubts creep in, whispering that perhaps the timing is wrong, or that the dream will never come to pass. Yet the waiting is not a punishment, it is a period of preparation. Just as seeds are hidden beneath the soil before they sprout, so too are the foundations of our dreams often laid in unseen ways during seasons of waiting. Trusting the timing is a declaration that the waiting is not wasted but is an integral part of the process. Trusting the timing also requires a willingness to let go of our own plans and expectations. It is an acknowledgement that our limited perspective cannot always grasp the full picture. There are times when what we perceive as delays or detours are actually redirections, guiding us towards something better or protecting us from unseen pitfalls. Trusting the timing is an act of humility, a recognition that we are part of a greater story, and that the timing of each chapter is not ours to dictate. In trusting the timing, we are called to embrace the present moment. Too often, the desire for what lies ahead causes us to overlook the beauty and opportunities of the here and now. Trusting the timing reminds us that every moment, even the ones that feel insignificant or challenging, has value. It teaches us to be fully present, to find joy and meaning in the current season rather than constantly striving for the next. This presence transforms waiting into a time of growth, gratitude, and fulfillment. Faith plays a central role in trusting the timing. It is the anchor that holds us steady when the waves of doubt and impatience threaten to overwhelm. Faith reassures us that there is a purpose to the timing, even if it is not immediately evident. It reminds us that life is not a random series of events but a journey guided by a higher wisdom. Trusting the timing is an act of surrender, a decision to place our trust in this wisdom, and to believe that all things will come together in their appointed time. To trust the timing is also to trust ourselves. It is a belief that we are being prepared and shaped for what lies ahead. Sometimes the timing is not about the external circumstances but about the internal readiness. There are lessons to be learned, skills to be developed, and character to be refined before we can step into the next phase of our journey. Trusting the timing is an acknowledgement that these seasons of preparation are essential, that they are shaping us into the person we need to be to fulfill our calling. There is a profound freedom in trusting the timing. It releases us from the anxiety of trying to control what is beyond our power and allows us to rest in the assurance that everything is unfolding as it should. This freedom enables us to approach life with a sense of curiosity and wonder, open to the possibilities that each moment brings. Trusting the timing does not mean passivity or inaction. It means engaging fully with life, while trusting that the outcomes will align with the greater plan. Trusting the timing also fosters resilience. It teaches us to endure challenges with grace and to view setbacks not as failures but as opportunities for growth. Each delay, each disappointment becomes a stepping stone, a part of the journey that strengthens our character and deepens our faith. Trusting the timing helps us to reframe adversity, to see it not as a barrier but as a necessary part of the process that will ultimately lead to fulfillment. Community and connection are often a source of strength in trusting the timing. Sharing our experiences with others, seeking wisdom from those who have walked similar paths, and leaning on the support of loved ones can provide encouragement and perspective. These relationships remind us that we are not alone in our journey, and that the timing of our lives is interwoven with the timing of others. Trusting the timing is not just an individual act but a shared experience that connects us to the broader tapestry of humanity. Gratitude is another cornerstone of trusting the timing. It shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, reminding us of the blessings that are already present in our lives. Gratitude helps us to see the beauty in the waiting, to appreciate the lessons and growth that come with each season. By cultivating a spirit of gratitude, we align ourselves with the flow of life, creating a sense of harmony and peace that sustains us through the uncertainties of timing. To trust the timing is to live with hope. It is the belief that the best is yet to come, that the dreams and desires placed within us will be fulfilled in their appointed time. This hope is not a passive longing, but an active anticipation, a readiness to embrace the opportunities that arise and to step into the fullness of our purpose when the time is right. Trusting the timing fuels this hope, reminding us that delays are not denials and that every season has its purpose. In trusting the timing, we find a sense of balance. We learn to navigate the tension between patience and action, between surrender and effort. This balance allows us to live with intention while remaining open to the unexpected. It teaches us to hold our dreams lightly, to pursue them with passion while trusting that their fulfillment will come in the right way and at the right time. Trusting the timing is a dance, a harmonious interplay between our efforts and the greater flow of life. Ultimately, to trust the timing is to embrace the mystery of life. It is a journey of faith, growth, and discovery, a recognition that the timing of our lives is part of a divine plan that is far greater than we can imagine. It is an invitation to live with openness, courage, and a deep sense of trust, knowing that every moment is leading us toward the fulfillment of our purpose.